I love it when people ask me questions because when I get a chance to answer them, I feel like I'm helping them. One of the ones I've gotten a lot recently is, hey, Chris, we're looking for a couple's RV that's, about 25 feet long, not going to break the tow vehicle, but more importantly, it's going to maximize our value without breaking the bank. What do you recommend? This? What's up? It's Chris Young. Welcome to the Coleman Light by Keystone. This is the 21RX. This couple's coach comes in at 25 feet 4 inches. You're looking at 4,600 pounds dry, 4,577 if you want to split hairs. But in my opinion, it has all the calling cards of a great couple's coach. I got myself a rear kitchen, midship living area with dinette on one side, a place to reconnect with my loved one on the other. And then, Mr. Morris, if you would take a couple steps back. Oh, yeah, I'll just swap with you. Yeah, check it out. My favorite thing. If you've seen any of my videos, pass-through bathroom and privacy main suite towards the front. That, to me, is the calling cards of a really good connection for you and your loved one to get out. And since the 21RX will also sleep 3 people because you can reduce the dinette and make one, I think this is great for the emerging family or if you got the dog coming. But Coleman and Keystone, they do so many things right when it comes to maximizing the value without breaking the bank. For example, look at how big my windows are. I got the pleated shades, give me some privacy. I got USB charging. I got cup holders on both sides. Take a look at some RVs when you get in there. A lot of them, you won't have cup holders in the armrests over here. You'll just have them in this console, and it'll be a 5 or a 10-inch console. But they'll do things like give me an upgraded flooring. Now, the type of flooring they have is a very nice laminate that has a backing on it that's going to make sure you don't get moisture in here. And since we're in a Coleman Light, we got ourselves a fiberglass exterior, foam core insulation, and you got that aluminum frame superstructure, unless it's in the front where sometimes under the beds they'll have the wood because it saves that value without losing anything. I got myself a 10.7 cubic foot fridge freezer combo right here in the slide. And to me, storage and prep space when you're talking about couples is the one thing that you don't think about when you want a smaller RV for you and your loved one. Because you think, hey, it's just us. We'll get something that's like, yeah, to be cute. It's small, to be fun. We go out there. But then you realize, oh, shoot, I don't have a sink big enough to wash the stuff that we cooked on our cooktop. I don't need a 3-burner cooktop. It's just the 2 of us. So here I got the 2. I got the glass cover. I got the convection air fryer microwave, so I don't need an oven, but I got an air fryer in case I need it. I got a spot for pots and pans. I got a spot for my trash can. I got a spot for all the utensils. And these are solid wood drawers. Look, they're finished off. That's wood. That's not that like press board that you see in a lot of coaches. So you get in there in those smaller ones and you're thinking, oh, this is cute. This is awesome. We don't have a space to put our stuff. More importantly, we don't have a break of space when somebody needs to get dressed, somebody needs to get cleaned up. You're pretty much all on top of each other. That's why I think this layout for couples is great because you have all of it in one. Storage up top, matte black pulls on my cabinets, awesome little pantry space, AKA grab and go spots over here. A spot for my shoes because when you come back from the hike or the beach or whatever, the last thing you want to do is track that sand in here because what happens? As soon as you do, you walk barefoot, you go get in the bed, then all of a sudden you got that little itch because you brought the sand in the bed because you didn't take your shoes off right here. Now I do. Plush cushions, storage underneath with the strap, not just a hole, and a spot for my TV. And here's the other thing I like about this. There's no TV up there. Well, yeah, Chris, we see that. Yeah. But you're not paying for a TV. If you want to get one, you can go get one. You might not even watch TV when you go camping. So why have something that you might not use? Let's give you something that you could use if you want it. And if you say, oh, well, you guys sell TVs. Yeah, sure. Talk to your specialists at Camping World. See if they can, figure out which one's going to be right for you or bring your own. Got storage on both sides as well. Nice windows that's going to give me light as well as cross breeze. But more importantly, look at my space. We're not right on top of each other from our reconnection / cuddling space. if we do want to watch TV or just want to watch what's going on outside, or just open this up, let the breeze come in, grab that cup of coffee, grab that drink, have that reconnection spot. If you get hot, you got a nice high output AC right here. HVAC controls are on the wall. Got the quick cool dump. So when you come back from rushing all over the place, maybe you got finished with the bike or the hike, you can get cooled off right there super quick. But let's say time is tight and I got to get a shower. Somebody else is going to make dinner, or I need to get a shower while my loved one is sleeping. You got a separation of space, which is what we're going to talk about next. I didn't notice what happened when you mix that stuff with tea. Oh, so here we are in the pass-through bathroom. Now, you got the high-rise plastic bowl with the foot flush, and I got 2 pocket doors. So if my loved one's asleep, I needed to get cleaned up, bam, I got a spot, I could do it. Or if maybe you got a guest here or the kid and you need to get dressed without being in one open tube, like some of those smaller RVs, you got separation of space. I got a hanger, I got a shower with the little pan down here, and I always do this. I like to get in and check the head sizes. So the skylight's giving me the additional headroom that I need. But for 78-inch high ceilings on a coach that's 25 feet 4 inches, still pretty good space. Then to even help you more, you got the oxygenic shower head. Now, you do have a 41-gallon fresh tank on this, which for a couples coach is pretty nice. With a 42K BTU tankless water heater, those hot showers are going to come quick and they're going to come nice. But this is actually going to not use as much water because oxygen flows in it and gives you more pressure without using more water. Just watch your big old head. If you got a head like me.
That's a you problem.
That is a me problem. You know what's funny is I was told the other day I don't have a forehead. I got a before head because that joker comes in before my face does. And I was like, that actually hurt my feelings, but it's also true. Now, over here on the off-cam side is where you're going to have your vanity. I got the corner-mounted medicine cabinet. I got me some shelving. I got storage down there. I just like how I have space. Somebody could even be taking a shower while I'm shaving or brushing my teeth. We're not right on top of each other. So we got the space, but we also got the areas to reconnect. That's why I think this is great for couples. Now, how about your sleeping space? Well, let me show you. Oh, I didn't mention you also have a separate entrance. See what I'm talking about with how Keystone and Coleman does it? Makes it great for the couples. Yes, you got a 60 by 74 queen size bed right here, which is walk around. Strut supported storage underneath that is felt lined, plus the suspension net to hold your bags in place underneath. Storage lip up top of my shelf, which is going to help keep stuff in place, and board space with a raised hanger bar on both sides. Now, you'll also see that these are inverted outlets because your Coleman Light comes solar flex prepped. If you want to get solar panels put in, the wiring is already there. You can just, easily put that in. But I like how I got the extended nightstand space. So if I got a CPAP machine, the whole nine. This one over here has a step. So if I have the dog coming with me, they don't have to worry about jumping up, especially if they're older. But the pocket door is going to give me the separation of space and the privacy that I need. It's walk around. So if I have to get up and go to the bathroom, I don't have to worry about waking my loved one up. And if you do have the kid in there sleeping or a guest or whatever, you want to go check out, the moon at the beach, you got a private access door right here. TV's right there. Key TV multi-source connection is there as well. That's probably the only thing I'm not crazy about is when I'm laying in bed, I got to turn this way to look at the TV. I like to look forward, but that's me being extremely picky. The thing that I really like, look how high my shelf is. You go to a lot of like models that are in this price point, and that storage shelf is right about here. The difference is if you want to sit up and do some reading, put a pillow behind your back and sit up, you won't be able to do it in those other coaches. But with the shelf being this high, both of us can sit up, we can sip our coffee, we can just chill, we can read, we can do whatever, and be comfortable while doing it. Space, comfort, functionality, more importantly, value. That's where I think this one wins. Give me the maximization of my value without maximizing what I'm going to have to spend, aka hurting my wallet, because my wallet is about as weak as wet paper. Now, let's go see what we got on the outside of this beauty. Okay, so here we are on the outside of your Keystone Coleman Light 21RX. Once again, 25 feet, 4 inches, 4,600 pounds dry. You're looking at 6,500 pounds gross. Let's start right up front. Couple of nice little camp conveniences. I got the powered tongue jack with the LED light right in front of my twin 20-pound LP tanks, battery rail, as well as Gigi box. So the Gigi box is going to help protect that disconnect. But more importantly, if you decide to upgrade and get the solar panels or use that ZAMP quick connect to trickle charge your battery, you can just cut the power drain off and charge it. Very nice feature. All on an extremely sturdy frame. Now, I like what they do with the lights right here. And I'm going to show you once we get over to the pass-through storage. So finished off pass-through storage. But right there, you're going to see, I like to call these hybrid profile RVs because it's an aluminum superstructure with foam insulation. But usually where the beds are, to help give you more value, they're going to have wood framing. That just, you don't lose any strength. There's really no loss there. It's just a little bit more less expensive than aluminum. So right there is your value. But magnetic anti-slam luggage doors. I got the manual stab jacks, steel fold-up step, tempered glass doors that are both prep for the keyless latch extend if you want to get it. I got the griddle hookup as well as another inverted outlet. This is going to be the back of your Suburban furnace. Only thing I would suggest, if you do want to come out here and sit under the extra large awning with the light strip, don't put your camp chair there if you got the heater going. Don't ask me how I know. I got the double axles down there. I got the aluminum rims on the Lodestar carrier wheels. Now, the extra wide berth is going to help make this coach a little bit smoother going down the road. But I like the tires. I also like how they have my Torx colored. So if I do need to do some adjusting, that's going to be easy to see. So very nice there. Sealed safety windows all the way around with the 80% tint. And this right here is probably one of the best warranties you're going to find in the industry. Always something to think about when you're talking about value and peace of mind. Having that is big. I would also get tire pressure monitoring put on if you can. To me, that's just an awesome safety feature. Another tempered glass door with the extra large grab handle, steel fold-up steps, rear stab jack. And speaking of the rear, come back here. I got my power, my cable, and my external shower with hot and cold. I kind of like this setup versus the off-camp, because it gives me a little bit more access depending on where the posts may be. But more importantly, I got a more cleaner side on the off camp. But if you got the dogs with you or you're coming back from the beach or the hike, you can clean yourself off without going into your coach. You'll also see that you're also set up for backup camera. So very nice safety feature to get. Just be sure to talk to your specialist at Camping World about, hey, what do I need to do? Backup camera to me is absolutely imperative. True Fit cable-driven slides. Now, Keystone uses True Fit slide technology, which the way it's made, a lot of times slides are standard box. And sometimes they don't fit perfectly in the hole for those RVs. Keystone said, we're not going to do that. We're going to custom make it for that hole. Just meaning less chance of air escaping, AKA your temperature being deregulated, or water permeation. That's the biggie. Just always do me a favor and try to, lube those seals about every 6 months, especially if you're using this on a regular basis, which with it being fiberglass and aluminum, you should be able to do. Now, very nice feature too. Forward of the axles is going to be my terminations, AKA your dumps. And once again, your tanks on this, 41 for your fresh, 68 for your gray, some good showers, and 34 for your black. And you'll notice too, when we get over here to the other side of the pass-through storage, which by the way, fresh water connection there, city water connection, and black tank flush. This is the back of your tankless water heater. You'll see that your inverter prep and charge controller prep are right there. That to me is another feature, because a couple of years ago, manufacturers were putting solar on everything. Some people weren't really going to utilize it. So why pay for something if you're not really going to use it? If you want it, you can get it added in. But to me, that just once again leads to that conversation of value versus maximum payment. Now, info panels right here, unloaded vehicle weight, 4630, hours, 4577, 4600 roughly. Gross vehicle weight is 6500. The difference between the two is the cargo carrying capacity. But at 6500, being 25 feet 4 inches, hopefully that means you won't have to upgrade that tow vehicle. That's the biggie, because once again, value, size, space, where are you going to go camping? AKA, what are you towing with? How many people are going with you? And where are you going to camp? That to me is the key to getting the RV that's perfect for you. But for separation of space, plus room to reconnect, that kitchen just checks all the boxes for a great couples coach. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below. Hey, Chris, we like this. We don't like this. And if you picked up anything from this video, like, subscribe, and notify. If you're saying, hey, man, I need to check this. Links are down below my feet. Or you can just go to rv.campingworld.com or just come on into Camping World. I'm Chris Young. Hope you enjoyed the Coleman 21RX. See you soon.